This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. On this Wednesday, June 14th, I'm Stephanie Haney. Very happy to have you here with me for 3 News Daily. Now, as federal criminal charges move forward against former President Donald Trump, one of our senators from Ohio says he's putting a hold on all Justice Department nominees. Republican Senator JD Vance is accusing Attorney General Merrick Garland of using the Justice Department to go after political opponents.
These political appointments are fundamentally the foot soldiers of Merrick Garland's politicization of the FBI. We're going to hold that process up because every single person we give him, it's very clear, even if they're a good person, even if I might vote for them, it's very clear that what they're being used for is to attack Joe Biden's political opponents. We've got to stop it, and we've got to show Merrick Garland there are consequences to using the Department of Justice in this way.
Now, in reality, one senator's hold on nominees can't block their confirmation, but it certainly can slow down the process. All right, now to 3 stories we're following closer to home. Investigators are asking for help to find the people responsible for kidnapping a Cleveland EMT who later escaped. Now, you probably remember this. Lachelle Jordan turned up last month at a convenience store after going missing for almost a week. The 30-year-old walked into the store and called for help and told police she escaped from being held captive. Now, Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,500 reward for any information about the identity of the kidnappers or where Jordan was held. Now, in Van Aken in Shaker Heights, there was a crime spree after a car smashed into a store. A manager of the high-end streetwear store exhibition tells us between 15 and 30 masked people ran inside and stole several items. Now, 3 News has learned a different car also slammed into the front of another exhibition store on 25th Street in Cleveland, but that car was stopped by a metal gate. And University Hospital police tell us they're still on the hunt for the person who committed a robbery in a public restroom at the hospital's main campus. We're told it happened Monday afternoon at around 4:30, and the suspect ran from the hospital and has not been caught. Luckily, we can tell you no one was hurt. Now, this week marks 1 year since recycling started back up in the city of Cleveland, and in the past year, the city has recycled an estimated 2,600 tons of materials. That's about the weight of 2 cargo ships, or 13 blue whales, or 6 Boeing 747 jets. And recycling coordinator Ren Brumfield says the city is just getting started.
There's still half of the city that still needs to join the recycling program, right? So as long as we don't have everyone in, I'm not gonna be happy. We all need to do it so we can do it really well, so we can take all that stuff out of the landfill, and that's gonna make us a whole lot better.
Now, we know it can be overwhelming trying to figure out what can go in your recycling bin and what can't. And Ren says keep it simple. Plastic bottles, metal cans, cardboard boxes, and papers can be recycled in just about every city around the country. Very good information to have. Okay, now a familiar face got a big surprise on the Today Show today. Cleveland Clinic transporter Patrice Houston, also known as Peaches, is known for not only getting patients where they need to be, but for bringing them joy and empathy on their healthcare journey. She shared her story with Today, and Hoda and Jenna were so touched, they surprised her with an all-expenses-paid vacation. Watch this.
We think it's finally time for you to take some vacation for yourself, okay? What about this? We are sending you on a Mexican vacation. You and a guest are getting a 5-day, 4-night stay at Secret Smoke Shake, Playa del Carmen. It's 5 days. It's a luxury, all-inclusive resort. You get to enjoy the beach. See it right there? The beaches, the pools, activities, and you and your guests get to enjoy a spa treatment of your choice. And round-trip airfare.
You're getting it all. You're going on vacation. Peaches. That's what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, exactly. We love you, Peaches.
Oh, thank you. I love you more. We love you. Congratulations.
Aw, I love that for her. And our Lindsay Buckingham spent the day with Peaches and will share more on how she touches the hearts of everyone she meets. That's tonight on What's Next at 11. Okay, today is Flag Day. Happy Flag Day. I've got a little bit of a history lesson for you. Nearly 250 years ago, on June 14th, 1777, the Continental Congress approved the design of a national flag. And now there have been more than 24 official versions of the flag, 27 to be exact, with the current 50-star flag dating back to 1960. That was after Hawaii became a state. President Woodrow Wilson issued the first presidential proclamation establishing National Flag Day in 1916, but the holiday wasn't signed into law until 1949. That's when Congress approved legislation designating June 14th of each year as Flag Day, and that's why we celebrate that. All right, here's a heads up for Kid Cudi fans. You will be able to see the Cleveland native in Northeast Ohio. He'll be here for his second annual Moon Man's Landing Festival. That's happening on Saturday, August 19th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The tickets start at $74.99 and they go on sale Friday, June 23rd at noon, unless you register in advance for the pre-sale, which you can do now. And if you do that, you can buy tickets 2 days early, starting on Wednesday, June 21st at noon. It's a fantastic lineup. We've got all of those details, including the pre-sale registration link on WKYC.com. All right, now for our question of the day. Ohio is getting a $140 million grant to support creating more electronic vehicle charging stations. So we want to know, what would make you more likely to switch to an EV? Post your comment on the WKYC Facebook page and in the 3 News in the Afternoon Facebook group. We'll talk about it during 3 News at 5 o'clock. Now, if you ask me, I know those charging stations are important, but I wouldn't mind seeing some of that $140 million go to maybe rebates for buying an electronic vehicle. I think that would make me more likely to make that switch. Interested to hear what you all have to say. Thanks for being with us for today's edition of 3 News Daily. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more of your top stories from around Northeast Ohio.